What is going on, everybody in the house? How's it going? Good to see you all. We have Bjorn, Ivy, Empire, No, Renridge, Adradek, Dragon's Bane, Rico, how's it going? Mondo as well. What's going on, guys? And a new subscriber, Lucas. Thank you so much for subscribing. So, what do we get into today? That's the question. That's the question. What's up, Steve? How's it going? Tomek, how are you? All right, so I was kind of thinking we could play. I was kind of thinking we could also test. And I think testing might almost be the best thing. So, what questions you guys have for 2.1? What things are you struggling with? Let's dive deep into it and see if we can get those things solved today, or at least an idea of what needs to be changed. I don't know. Things. Are you? What's up? Robert, how's it going? Justin, hello. Ben in the house. Can't hang long. You got to go back to work, buddy. Thanks, Mondo. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Yeah, had a good birthday yesterday. Yeah, Empire, I'm going to totally forget what everybody's struggling with because I put way too much information in my brain to keep up with it. Well, Ben, I appreciate you stopping by, saying what's up. Enjoy work when you have to go back to it, at least as best you can, my man. As best you can. Let's go ahead and pop over to the live screen here. I do have some additional mods that I don't normally have running. Usually it's just Pippi and Hostev's UI mod, but I have a couple other things running, but really shouldn't affect anything that I do testing-wise today. So, do we want to talk about armor a little? We could talk a little bit about armor. Let's start with this bench right here, the Tanner's Table. Let's just drop this Tanner off of there. So, the Tanner's Table, where to get oil? Okay, we'll put that on the list. Just gonna grab armor 1, and we'll make sure it's one from the exiled lands here. Shouldn't matter. We'll grab a seer as well, one from both places. So, exile armor 1 is going to give you your weave recipe. It's also going to give you your stitch. So, level 1 and above is going to give you those recipes. That's moved over to the Tanner's Table. Okay. So, if you're looking for it, that's where it's at. Okay. So, that if you're wondering about that, if you were not sure where to find it, Tanner's Table with an armorer on there. So, a little bit odd that you have to put an armorer on there and not a Tanner, but they're the ones with the recipes. So, don't put a Tanner on there. The Tanner doesn't give you anything. Take you off, put you on. Doesn't give you any additional recipes, even a tier 4. So, just put a cheap armor on there. And the recipes don't get any better. Like, the better the armor you put on there. Let's grab a named one. You can see it's all the same recipes. It's going to be the same cost. Okay. And I want to say you could make... Yeah, I mean, it's the same cost to do it in your own inventory. But this way, I mean, you're not bogging up your inventory for that. Dismantling epics from the mounds are a good way to get new padding to repair your epic gear. The padding or the hardened leather, Dragon's Bane. Joseph, if you want to be a little bit more specific about what recipes you're looking for, I'll help you out with that. Is insulated wood still broken on the carpenter's bench? Yeah. So they haven't updated that yet. So if you're looking for it on the new carpenter's bench, either one of them, it's not going to be there. It's going to be on the old carpenter's bench right there. And the improved one, I mean, look, it's 1 and 1 on the improved, so making it there is not a huge deal. The same thing goes for iron reinforcements. You won't find those on the new blacksmith's bench right now. It's on the old blacksmith's bench. So, and the improved gives you the 1-to-1. What's the point of the tanner now? It's just gonna be just to be over here on the thing, and I'm pretty sure the tanners retained their crafting bonuses. So if I remember right, when I was reading through some of the patch notes, and it could be completely wrong on this, but pretty sure tanners and smelters and cooks retained half of what they were good for before. So, like, in the past, they would give you a cost reduction for materials and a speed bonus. I think they've taken that cost reduction out, but the speed bonus is still there, if I remember right. Does dungeon armors get affected by the new system, like the Godbreaker armor and so on? Yeah, it definitely does, Audradeka. We could build some armors. I've actually got a lot of armors built already. I was going through and testing, so like all the Kahari armor, some Dafari armor, a bunch of different armors that I've gone through and kind of been testing and looking at. Have you tested the Frost Giant armor set? It gives you less stats than before the update. So I haven't tested the Frost Giants specifically, but I think that's an issue across all the Sipta armors. It's not just something that's Frost Giant. So I made the Chieftain armor this morning, and it was missing half of the attribute bonuses, and not as much attribute bonuses as the Exiled Lands armors. Still seeing lower level flawless drop at the river. Is it a bug? Yeah. So you're talking about from the wandering spawn. Let's see if I can get it to spawn in. Sometimes they don't actually spawn in here. And then I'm also going to set that to insta respawn there. We'll see if we get them to... cut. So let's look. Should have... Yeah, so DevKit actually updated today, and one of the things that I saw listed in the change notes was the loot table for these specific thralls, the wandering thralls. So it's likely that it's a change with the armor that they're dropping. That's my guess. So you're saying the padding drops from the mounds, folks? Let's go up visit the mounds, folks, and then we'll get into some oil. Honestly, I think some recipes probably need to change on oil. So you're saying take... Oh, he disappeared too. Where was he? Right here. Saying take this back and dismantle it. Don't you guys look at all the names, okay? Don't look at that. So I've got a mod running right now that makes it so every crafter spawns 100% of the time. I'm working on that. You guys are amazing. If you don't know what I'm talking about. So I put a challenge to you guys on my new Thralls video that I did last week. And that challenge was to hit 500 likes on that video, and I do a spawn guide. And when I said I was going to do a spawn guide, at that point in time, I had planned on just doing a spawn guide for the new Thralls. But let me tell you how many likes you guys put on this video. So it's currently sitting at 616 likes. I had asked for 500, so you guys crushed it. So what I'm actually putting together is a full guide to the Exiled Lands for every single crafter spawn in the Exiled Lands. So I'm hoping to have that video done and out by Friday. That's my goal, is to have it done and out by Friday. So as of Friday, you guys will be able to find every single one. And I'm just going to do it. So it's going to be like a super long video. And the way I'm planning on doing it is to have chapters for each one. So like if you're up here at the Mounds of the Dead, the Mounds will have their own chapter, right? So all the Sumerians will have their own chapter. And then, so like Defari will have its own chapter. So when you're building in an area, right, and you know, okay, I'm building in this area, and I'm gonna farm down all the names in the Nord area, you'll be able to go to a chapter and see every single one of those thralls. So hopefully by Friday, I have about 3/4 of the video recorded and edited so far. So that's pretty cool. Let me see if I have a Dismantle Bench. Yeah, I do, right there. Okay, cool. Elmo in the house. How you doing, buddy? All right, we'll put those in there. The square is there, but the picture of the feet is missing where it's armor or a weapon. I click on the feet and it shows up in requirements area. That's odd. Joseph, you might try like verifying your file integrity through Steam. Might be a good place to start, I guess. Ben, thanks so much for the like, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, so that's super cool, actually. So perfected medium, hardened leather, and layered fur, all out of that. So here's the thing. Like, yes, I know we're all hunting down oils and we're all hunting for different reasons, but when recipes for hardened leather require oil, right? And I think layered fur requires the same. No, it doesn't. But hardened leather definitely does. What is the padding required to make? Let's look at that. Yeah, so when you're hunting those things, you know, once you hit level 60, right? Like, you just come up here and as you're killing the mounds, pick up those pieces of armor, throw them in a dismantle bench, and then you're not using the oil for crafting like hardened leather, right? So the oil you require goes down. And we'll get into the oil question right now. Got a Green Ranger coming in with a $5 super chat. Happy Taco Tuesday with a bunch of tacos. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab a sickle. Okay, and I'm just going to grab a steel sickle. And then I'm going to grab a skinning knife. And same. Just going to go with the steel skinning knife. There's the lady coming in and dancing for you, Ranger. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Okay. So, bugs are one of the things that you now need in order to get fish, right? So, you can see I got 10 bugs. And I'll show you my attributes. Nothing in survival, so that's not going to make harvesting any better. Using a steel sickle. So that's 4 bushes with a steel sickle, 10 bugs. Okay. And you can also use the seeds. Ben, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. So 10 with the steel sickle. So what I'm going to show you is this. Okay, so there's 4 bugs. And they may have changed the drop rates. There's another 5 bugs. But sometimes using the wrong tool for the right job, there's another 6 bugs, is the way to go. So if you're just looking for bugs and you don't want all the rest of the stuff, I'd suggest using a skinning knife. Right? It's a lot faster too. So see, if I hit it, it's one swipe. It actually got 2 of them there. If I go in with a sickle, I mean, it's 1 click, but it's still 2 swipes, and we're getting a whole bunch of other stuff, right, as well. Empire coming in with a $5 super sticker. Thank you guys so much for the amazing support. The lady will be up to dance for you shortly. Okay. So, there's no doubt that oil production is going to be slower, right? It's not going to be as quick. It's not going to happen as fast because they've really rectified the recipe for it. And I destroyed my fish traps. I actually had to destroy part of my building over here earlier today to get a particular thrall to spawn. So I'm going to put these in here, okay? It's going to tell me that I'm catching blue fish. Do not trust this, okay? This is just telling you that you're crafting something, okay? Don't trust that it's only going to be blue fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up, okay? You see the first thing I caught there was an exotic fish. And then a savory fish. 2 savory fish. So we're just going to let that run. I put 61 bugs in it. Let's see how much we get out of it. Right there, just what we've caught in exotic fish so far, that's 30, 40, that's 40 oil. Okay. There's an angler fish. Ooh, look. A blue fish. Unappetizing fish. So, just because it says it's crafting that does not mean that that's what's actually crafting. So keep that in mind. Okay. There's 80 oil right there. Just in that one stack. Okay. Now, one thing that you're going to have to remember is this is active, right? Because you've got bugs in there, and they have a decay timer. You have fish in there that have a decay timer. It doesn't just auto replenish once those bugs run out. We're going to grab a press. Okay. So we put 61 bugs. So you definitely are going to have to pay attention to it, though, because look, these guys are going to start decaying before the bugs run out, right? So let me grab these guys out of here and show you. Is it only 1 oil? I thought it was 10 oil. Have they messed that recipe up still, too? Yeah, it's slow-mo 20. Oh, yeah, okay. No, they haven't. So it's 1-to-1 there, right? Not 10-to-1. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So 1-to-1. These are going to be 5-to-1. But you're going to want to make sure you press your exotic fish first, right? You don't want to... So, like, watch down here. You see I've got 7 and I've got 1 crafting when I put this in here. It adds 1 in between. So it's going to crush this first before it crushes this. So you want to make sure you're crushing your best first. How about using bees? They don't have a timer on them. So they did nerf the amount of bees that you're getting. Come. So, I think you used to get a lot more bees from aloe, right? Should be some aloe over here. So we'll clear this whole area, and I'm gonna just shout out Green Ranger. The reason why I know that they nerfed bees is because of him and a post on the forums. He's been doing some testing on bees, and you just don't get that many bees anymore. So I'm just gonna clear this whole little area out, and we'll see how many, if any, bees we got. And it's just part of the economy, right? It's part of the grind. And yeah, it sucks to go from easy street to grindy street. But honestly, it is a survival game, right? We got a bee there. I saw that. And that may have been from the Yellow Lotus. It sucks, but it is a survival game. Really, once you hit level 60 in this game, or even earlier, if you know the game pretty well, level 30... You're kind of like autopilot at that point in time. There's really no hard survival component. If you compare it to other games in the genre, honestly, Conan Exiles is really easy survival game. Right? Alright, so let's see how many bees we got. 6 bees so far. Where you may have run through there before and gotten a lot more. My harvest rates are on official levels as well. So, I mean, you can see they nerfed the amount of bugs you're getting too, because there was 4 queen bees I just got. If I'd have done that prior to patch, cleared all that stuff out like that prior to patch, I'd probably be sitting on 200 bugs, right? But you could do that too. It's a terrible return, but you can put those extra seeds in there. So it looks like our exotic fish production has gone down. But I would also say if you're doing this for oil, okay, if the whole purpose of putting a fish trap out is to get oil, don't use the improved fish trap. Right? So if you use the improved fish trap, you're going to get all of this too. And if your purpose is to just get oil, you don't want these. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah, fat grubs. So you can grow grubs in the compost. Why am I cap locked? So we'll just do one of those, one of these. And I'm going to get just a regular fish trap. Right? They're smaller. So it should start growing grubs in there. Yeah, so the nice thing is the bees don't have a decay timer. So that's a thing. We'll put worker bees in there. We'll put queen bees in there. So again, it shows that it's catching the bluefish. This one actually shows that it's catching the exotic fish, but you can get any of them. It's all a percentage, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I know those percentages. I don't. I do know Firespark put a video together where he mentioned percentages, and I'm just gonna say that they're correct because I have no reason to not believe that that's a thing. Having to micromanage everything is boring. It's like you are the only one in the world who actually does anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. And guys, you should be going to the forums with feedback and telling them, hey, you know, here's what we like, here's what we don't like. That makes sense. So, blue fish, you got an orange fish. But yeah, I would totally not use the improved fish trap if you're trying to get oil. Miss anything good? No, not yet. We're just talking oil right now, honestly. That's all we're doing. Flip, why would you make it bigger? That's my question. Why would you make the fish compound bigger? Now they did change the decay on the fat grubs, so they don't last in there as long. I think they take 20 seconds to produce, if I remember right, too. We can count this time around and see. Mahai, yeah, there's still recipe issues going on. Yep. Exotic fish is not the only way. It's just the best. It's 1-to-1. Earl, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. It's 1-to-1 where the other fish are like 5-to-1 or 10-to-1, right? So it's the best of the recipes. But you can see their time goes way up. Goes up to 10 minutes once you pull them out of there. So technically you could, you know, place a few of these around. I ain't grab any more compost. And they have to have compost in them to produce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. About 30 seconds, guys, on the grubs. Go ahead and plop this in here as well. Right? I mean, grabbing 100 bugs really doesn't take long, but then what are you going to do with all the extra stuff? 10 minutes on fat grubs, and it only will produce a stack of 50, so I pull them, place them in a preservation box or fridge. Yeah. Now, it used to be that they'd stack up in there, right? And I don't know. Let's just go ahead and pop some time, right? So we'll just leave the... So it went to 2, went back to 1, 2, 1... So it doesn't look like they're going to give you that free stack of 50 grubs in a compost heap anymore, right? So what you're probably going to see is people expanding their fish traps for... Oh, we have 3 there. So it may actually work if you just set it down and let the server restart go. Let's see. We'll see how high it actually gets. Because, I mean, if you could place 4 or 5 of them, come back the next day and have a full stack of 50 in there and throw it in there, hey, good deal, right? That's going to be the new way to do it. And then, you know, as you're out harvesting, if you end up with a handful, with a bunch of bugs, then you throw them in there. I was using the specialty fish for buffs, but I can't get enough to do that. Yeah, it's tough now. It's definitely going to be tough now, Lynn. William, yeah, the PS4 server is still running, buddy. All the information's over there on Discord, for sure. You've been getting a stack of 50 out of every time? Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, you just set them up, right? And I think you could probably even stack them, right? So... Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, I'm sure there's a way that that it could be done. Yeah. Yeah, one decays and another one pops in there. Armis, it shouldn't matter how much compost is in there. You put 1 compost in there, I think it grows the same amount of grubs, but let's test it, because I've never tested it. So because I usually just so let's just empty both of them. We'll just give them some time and see if they end up in the same spot or not. Yeah, I know there's an alignment button, but it's not gonna let me do it. Oh yeah, it did. Ha! Look at that. So yeah, you could literally just come on. Could literally just stack them up like that, right? Have a stack in the corner somewhere and just grab all your grubs right out of there and put them in your fish trap. Right? Yeah, compost tower. Yep. Exactly. It looks so ugly, but free bait. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Eric. It's a turd tower. We need tree turd towers, please. Can I get tree turd towers? That would be fantastic. Again, it gives you anxiety. It's gonna fall over on me. If it falls over, you'll be covered in dung. All right, so we're just gonna leave these for, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. What else are you unsure about, not aware about, worried about, interested in with update 2.1? By the way, I don't know how many of you guys have seen this. I built this on stream one time. It's a lot of fun. I actually almost did a building stream today. I kind of almost in the mood for building, which doesn't normally happen for me. I'm usually not much in a building mood, but I was thinking about it today. I was considering it. Did thrall damage modifiers change? No. No, they're the same in EL. They changed the fish traps because the devs said they were lagging out the server, and now they're going to have turd towers everywhere. Yeah, I think that's only... Here's the thing. That's only part of the reason why they changed it. And yeah, I know they said that in the live stream. But it really is more about the economy than the amount of fish traps that are out on a server. Because honestly, I don't know that they cause that much lag. There's no animation, right? And they're like any other building piece. So I mean, it's like how many foundations are there versus how many fish traps are out. Now, if you really want to talk about lagging a server, torches are gonna be lag central. And honestly, you'll find one place where I have anything that has flames, and it's right here. It's these four braziers. That's all I have placed on this save that has flames. Every other light source I place has zero animation because those do a ton of lag. But no, so they may contribute to server FPS drops, but they don't contribute any more than these foundations that I have here. Yeah, passive gathering. Yep, Artemis. Exactly. They don't want passive gathering. Your place is Darkland. Yeah, so I use, honestly, when I actually have to use something on official, what I use is the radium torches or the radium gems. Well, I cannot teleport to my own base. So I use these radium gems that are right in here, because they produce way more light than almost anything else in Conan Exiles right now. And they have 0 animation to them. Witchfire Brazier, yeah, Witchfire is oof. I love the way it looks too. In fact, at one point in time, I had a bar / nightclub on official that I had the Witchfire torches in, and oh my gosh, when I lit it up, it was terrible, and I doused it like right away. Yeah, so Armis, I actually have a post, so I'll read the comment. I'm just mad that they increased the cost of random things to extreme levels. An improved planter costs 100 hard brick, 10 insulated wood, and 10 steel reinforcements. Now, it's 10 times the previous cost. Now, I can't say that that I know these recipes by heart or anything like that. Let me pop over here to Artisan Table, and I made a post about basically everything in the Artisan Table, right? Because the Thrall no longer gives you that cost reduction, right? So everything that you craft in the Artisan Table is spendy now, right? So like, yeah, it's a statue and it's only 200 stone, but with prior to update 2.1, with a Thrall on there, it'd be 100 stone, right? So a lot of this stuff got very, very expensive real quick. I mean, like 125 reptile hide to make a taxidermied crocodile. The real thing is like the well. Oh my gosh, 300 tar. So yeah, it's rough, and I did make a post on the forums when it was in test live, and so they are aware of it. They got back to me. They said, "Hey, thanks for the notification and the information," and so hopefully they'll make some sort of change with it. Did I add a blacksmith to the Artisan? It wouldn't change anything. I'll go ahead and do it right here, right now. Just grab this one. Kaput can go on here instead of the carpenter. Kaput. So we'll look at this again. Still 200. It's no different. I don't even think I have the large well unlocked on this, but yeah, the recipes are the same. Professor Hulk, you're having an issue with your... are you talking about your feats? Somebody else was saying they had an issue with their feats tab earlier, not having icons in it. You know what's interesting? So before update 2.1, may have been right when they, or it may have been right before they launched SIPTA, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. They talked about the fact that they were increasing harvest rates on PvE and decreasing harvest rates on PvP. basically it doubled the harvest rate on official PvE, and it halved the harvest rate on official PvP. And I was kind of wondering why they would do that, honestly. But it kind of makes sense now because of the later changes that we've seen coming out, right? Could you imagine how much worse it would be on PvE? I mean, PvP was always really, really high, like kind of unchallengingly high rates. Silent Legion wants perfected padding, but it is iconless and won't use the new heavy padding. Which table are you looking at it on, Professor Hulk? The improved or the old, or which one? Barry, wonder how long it will take to come to console. So it's interesting because when they were talking about update 2.1 and then the future plans for 2.2 and the future plans for 2.3, they kind of hinted to the fact that they wanted to get some of these things out prior to the launch of SIPTA. Some of the things that were good for the game. So kind of interesting. We'll see. I mean, first of the year is what I'm kind of thinking, but so all the you can see all the icons are there for me. So I don't know, Professor Hulk, what you got going on with missing icons. Could it be that have you learned epic armors? Exile epics? Micah, you actually bring up a good point. Maybe you didn't mean to bring up the point, but the feat points, right? Because we've got new tables, right? We've got all this different stuff that's been added, and I'm not sure that they've adjusted the amount of feat points that you get when you go from level 0 to 60. On this server, I don't have GCam or AOC, Professor Hulk. All I have is Hosev's UI mod and Pippi, basically, is all I have on here. Yeah, it looks like Stormy's saying missing icons is could be a mod conflict. What is it? Everybody wants to know about oil. It's still going to be fishing. I mean, so let's go ahead and do this, chat. All right. What ways can you get oil in the exiled lands? It's all going to be produced from your fluid press, right? It's all going to be produced from your fluid press. Or you're going to find it in a random drop, right? So we're talking about seeds, or we're talking about fishing. Those are the kind of the two things that I can think of. If you guys have other things that you can think of, let me know. Alrin, how you doing? Good to see you. That's Alrin Storm in the building. Says you can eat fragments of power to gain more feat points. You absolutely can. You can also learn a recipe to make tablets of power that give you additional feat points as well. Seeds are a 15-to-1 ratio. Or is it even that good? I think it's 25-to-1, Armis. The Purge Alchemist. So let me. Armis brings up, if they fix the Purge Alchemist, they should have the recipe to craft oil from bark and ichor, but who knows if they will get to that. So Purge anything right now is off the table as far as I can tell. There will not be Thrall-related recipes, okay? And I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about, okay? Example of where they've done this already. This is a Purge Thrall recipe. Okay. You get this with. We'll check lower level armors. Or blacksmiths. I know you get it with every named blacksmith, but let's grab a lower level blacksmith. We'll just go ahead and grab these Asir, whatever. It's not gonna make a difference. So Asir 1 doesn't get it. Asir 2 doesn't get it. Asir 3 gets it. And then Tier 4. So Tier 3 and Tier 4 Thralls are going to make this Purge recipe. Okay? Bottom line. Okay? All the way across. If you have a blacksmith with a hammer or you have a armor with a hammer, gives you the Purge recipe for the weapon kit or the patch kit, okay? That's standard. That's not Purge. That's just standard Tier 4 with a hammer. So, when it comes to the Alchemist bench and making the oil and things like that, I fully expect that they're just going to add it in there for all probably Tier 3, Tier 4 Thralls to have it. Purge is like that's a whole nother subject where I almost don't even want to get into it, but yeah, you can forget about, as far as I can tell, you can forget about recipes from Purge Thralls. It's gone. And I saw Firespark enter the building. I did not see what he said. Yeah, putting it in the fluid press is the only option. Yeah. How's it going, by the way? Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, so you can press seeds to make oil, you can press fish to make oil. We've probably been, what, 10 or 15 minutes on those compost bins? So this one's got 28 in it. Yeah, this one's got 28 in it. So the amount of compost you put in there doesn't make any difference. But I mean, there you go. You know, 20 minutes of gameplay, right? And 55 grubs. Besides the warriors, archers, performers, I never find a bench tier 4. You're saying thrall hunting, Rag player? Yeah, so thrall hunting's on the list, buddy. It's gonna be a video for Friday, and it's going to be huge. It's going to show you every crafter spawn across the Exiled Lands. The potent compost, I don't think... I mean, we could try it, but I don't think it makes any difference. In fact, the potent compost may not do anything. Don't pick it back up. I don't want it. We'll just do that. We'll see how they fill up. Better question is, why can't you render down fat from the animals to make oil? Well, it renders down to tar, right? That's how we get the tar. Let's just see how much it is per seed. So we're gonna grab a stack of. We have 1,000 seeds. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. So we'll do 10. 10 doesn't do it. 5. So 15 to 1. 15 to 1 is what you get. Yeah, good call, Professor Hulk. Professor Hulk. Wow, English words speak out of my mouth. Okay, so seeds, fish. Those are your two options for oil. Stacking up the stupid compost bins. I'm pretty sure Firespark's got a full video diving way deep into that. If you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it. Let's see, where's that? I got a thing. I got a button. Check this out. I got a button. Look at that. In case you haven't been over to check it out. It does a whole thing on oil. Do we want to look at armors, chat? Do we want to look at armors? Oh, Ranger coming in, making me hungry, letting everybody know that he's eating tacos while watching the stream. It's a perfect day. It is a perfect day. Try different seeds. I mean, all seeds will... I think all the seeds will press down into it. Pretty sure they will. Frost yellow, we'll just grab everything. Yep. So 1,000 frost seeds turns into 66. 66. It looks like it's the same ratio for all the seeds, which would make sense. Although sometimes you do get like 1,000 bushberry seeds from bearer packs, so that's a thing. Yeah. Yeah, 66 for 1,000 of whatever you put in there. You thought aloe was 10 to 1? It could have been before this. I mean, I never pressed aloe seeds, honestly. Yeah, it's 15 to 1. Now. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm going to call you Vitter. We're testing that right now. testing whether the better compost grows grubs faster. So we have regular compost in this one, and we have potent compost in this one. We'll just leave them be for a little bit and see if they have a whole bunch more in there when we come back to it. Ranger's giving away my secrets. So I got strawberry rhubarb pie yesterday for my birthday. So he's giving away all my secrets though. Look at this guy. Just trucking right along here.
Look at me, I'm flying! Oh, no, wait, maybe not.
Like, I don't usually see them fly for so long. He is after it, chat. There we go. Oh, what he was doing. Okay. What else? What else can we test while we're waiting for potent compost and things like that to happen? Mike, thank you so much for the birthday wish. Appreciate it. I intimidated him? Yeah, I should. Should intimidate him. Lord Dakar in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We did that earlier, actually. The dismantling the Mounds of the Dead armor. Got some goodies out of it. It's pretty cool. Should probably look at some of the other armors too. I bet you they'd be doing the same thing. Green Ranger with a $5 super chat. Wax's birthday was yesterday. Thank you so much, Ranger. We could go look at, let's do this. Let's go down to here. Yeah, thank you, Micah. Appreciate it. Let's go down to here. Let's kill some stuff here. We should be able to find some Darfari skin armor from them. Maybe? No. Die. What's the matter with you? Yeah, there you go. Don't look at the names, chat. I'm telling you. There we go. I want to actually grab it from them. Oh, look, 2 oil, chat. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, yes. That's like 30 seeds right there. Or 2 exotic fish. Okay, there's another piece. This guy's name's funny. Too many teeth. Yeah, I'm definitely writing home about it. I'm definitely gonna write home about it. Hey, you know what this is right here? You know what that is right there? I mean, if we're gonna go and get like down and dirty trying to get some of these resources, we're gonna find interesting ways to do it. Oh, you guys got a peek in the club there too. All right, right here. This is the best way ever to get your ichor. And I hope you guys know I'm joking. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so just regular light padding. Kind of what I expected it to be. It doesn't have the purple bars. But I know where you could get an unlimited source of perfected medium padding, actually, now that I think about it. Right up here in the jungle. Because these guys will drop the Lemurian scout or warrior or whatever they call it. It's funny, they don't wear it, but they drop it. And they're gonna make liars out of me now that I'm up here, but... There you go. 2 pieces right there. Another piece right there. And this is gonna be... perfected. What's that little doohickey right there? Fragment of... Oh, no. Says you had found a relic fragment, but if we go in our inventory, we have a... That's a language. So yeah, this would be a great spot, and this is all going to be perfected medium. We almost have a full set. Yeah, downside is the dismantle bench is 30 something, but you wouldn't be using the perfected stuff until 60 anyway. So I don't think any of those, I don't think that epic unlocks until 60, right? So you wouldn't be using perfected until then? Let's throw this in my dismantle bench. See what that turns into real quick. Oh, did it turn into regular padding? Even though it's got the purple bars? It shouldn't be light. This is medium. What did it turn into? Nothing. It doesn't. This one doesn't give you the padding. Well, isn't that a sham? Because I guarantee it takes the padding to make it. I don't have any medium perfected in here, though. Did I just wipe out a named armor? Yeah, Fox, so you guys can't pay attention to the names when I'm going around and killing stuff because it'll make you sad. I have a mod on here right now that makes them spawn all the time. Oh, so was it was going there. Okay, yeah, all right. That is medium. Sorry, I thought it was heavy. I'm just focused on chat too much and not paying attention. Whack having a whack moment. Yes, I am. Okay. 10 and 10. They're not going to be any different. The better compost is going to produce the same speed. What's up with the temperature change for armor? I don't think it's finished, honestly. Oh, all the Sumerian armor I broke down happened to be medium? That makes sense. That makes sense. So where else? I'm trying to think of where else do they drop armor. I suppose they drop some out at, or... See, they drop Hyena here. They drop the Pirate here. Skin. This is going to be Relic Hunter. Nordheim. Or Veneer, whatever. Sumerian. And then these guys drop the Skelos. The Gator Dungeon? This one? The Dregs? Gator Dungeon. Oh, cultists. Yeah. But do they drop armor? I don't know if they drop armor. I know the one guy drops just the Sobek. Do these guys drop armor? Oh, look at that. Coarse tunic. Light wrap. I don't think they've ever dropped those before. I don't remember ever seeing them drop a light wrap. They have like... coarse foot wraps. It looks like maybe they changed it. I mean, I don't come in here and kill these guys all that often. Medium boots. But all that stuff's going to be the regular padding. It's not going to be perfected. But yeah, that guy up there should still drop the Sobek armor. I wonder if they did anything to it post-patch. We'll have to see. Let's get a full set real quick. We'll just kill him until we get it. Come on, I just need boots, bro. Just the boots. Oh yeah, the boots. Okay. And then we can compare it to what I already have spawned in from before. Trying to think. Alright, y'all are gonna probably freak out in here. Oh look, there's 2 pieces right there. We'll grab that. Well, look at that. There's Ichor. Alchemic base. Ooh, ooh. Oh, is that a gam? Oh, the Mutcree. Okay. So go throw all this stuff in the dismantle bench and just see. Murder all the named thralls. They're all named. So, kind of hard not to murder them right now. Okay. So let's see what this turns into. It should be layered silk, right? Or is it? No, it's just going to be regular silk because it doesn't have the purple. Layered silk and light padding, I think. Yep. And then this stuff's just going to be... This will be medium padding. This will be light padding. And you don't always get that padding either. Only some of the time. Alright, so this guy's got the old armor on 9 with 482. It's probably the same. 482. Yeah, and 9. Hadn't changed. Nope. Have they in plan to add new Asura's favorites? You mean the Chosen of Azura? Let me take you over there real quick. Let me see if we can get something to happen that happened earlier. And I don't know if this is from my mod or if this is going to actually be happening in game, but I had something happen in here earlier which was kind of cool. See if I get it to happen again. I'm not gonna let you see it until it happens, though. Just watching for something in particular right now, chat, so. You get the inside look of my testing. There it is. All right. So, Renridge, you asked about the Chosen of Azura. I did have this happen earlier. I have not had a chance to verify whether this is happening without the mod that I have installed or not. But that's one of the new ones. I have not seen Midge yet. Midge has some interesting coding things going on. So literally if I go no. I can't remember what it is. So he's listed as a blacksmith in the admin panel, but he's actually a alchemist. So Okay. So you guys are talking about vines right now. There's an issue with vines on the vine trees. They don't actually produce vines. These ones. Pretty sure they don't produce vines with anything at this point in time. So nothing with that. Grab a pick and a hatchet. It's been reported. It's been noted on the forums. So just wood. Just wood. We'll switch over, do some with a pick. We can find some more small trees. Resin and bark. So basically that's what happened is they overwrote everything with resin and bark and no vines from those. I did hear pickaxe pick. I mean, it's not going to change with a pickaxe, but I'll do it just cuz. So the resource drop doesn't change when you switch from a pickaxe, or when you switch from a pick to a pickaxe or a hatchet to a pickaxe. You just get different amounts from it. So there you go. Nothing, no vines, and you won't get vines on any of those at this point in time. I did read a thing. Let's see if we could find some. I kind of doubt they were talking about the exiled lands when they brought it up, but I did read something, so we'll go over and test it real quick. Wow, what a shot, chat. Like, I couldn't do that again if I tried 100 times. So I read a thing that you're supposed to be able to get vines from this. Yeah, it's just plant fiber here. So like in SIPTA, if you go and do the long ones like this, you get vines on SIPTA. But here you just get plant fiber. Serious Persona, what's going on? How are ya? Okay. What else do we got? You can sickle the rot branch carcass for vines. Yeah, that is probably still a thing. That would make sense. See if we can make him fly. Sometimes you can make him fly. Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But you can't do that early game, that's for sure. All right, so what other questions, what other things should we test, chat? I'm going to step away for a quick moment, use the restroom, whatnot. But put a bunch of stuff to go test next in chat, and we'll see if we get to that. Should we go in the? I'm just gonna let you guys watch the dance in the nightclub. How's that? Instead of Phoenix dancing. We got the nightclub dance going on. I will be right back. All right, chat. I'm back. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't look like you guys put anything in there for testing. Alberta, what trap are you referring to? Just FYI too, guys, the whole vine thing from the trees, that has been reported. So hopefully we will see that fixed in an upcoming patch. Be my expectation. Ben, thank you so much for the late birthday wish. Appreciate you, buddy. Have a great rest of your day at work, dude. We'll catch you next time. So maybe with named crafters, in SIPTA, I'll be better off overall. Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to make better stuff. Oh, a trap to kill bosses early game? I don't know if you could do a trap anymore. So, see, how could we test it? We could test the boss croc, I guess, real quick. Let's just build a quick trap. We'll place a bunch of archers and see what happens. I don't think I need anything more than that, really. I think he'll fit in this. If not, we'll extend it a little bit, but should be fine. So the thing is that with some of the changes they made, if the boss doesn't feel like it can get to you, I don't think it stays. And with them teleporting back, I don't think you could do much trap stuff. So let's just get Archer. We'll go with some tier 4 archers here. Sure. Some relic hunters. It really doesn't matter. That's way more archers than I needed. Sis coming in with a $5 super chat. Maybe check what we can learn with fragments power next to the archivist. Yeah, I don't think I've got all the recipes actually in this save, but I can show them to you. That one's a pretty easy one to answer. And thank you so much for making the lady dance. She loves to come out and dance. We're just gonna overload it with archers here. Just have way too many archers. Okay. So we do this ungodded. We'll ungod, uncloak, ungod, and do it proper. Come on. Ow! It hurts. It hurts so bad. Barry, or Barry versus Barry. I'm not sure which one of you decided to subscribe, but thank you, Barry. Appreciate it. All right, Firespark, have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you, as always. Will it not come up these stairs? I should have taken the swords out of their hands, chat. Oh, okay. There we go. It's up the stairs. I think is that Siximus? Is that how you pronounce it? I know I called you Sis earlier, but I think it's Siximus. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it totally buggered, but... Let's see how many of these swords I can get real quick. Give me your sword, lady. Let's take them all away. He might stay in there. I'd be surprised if he stays, but what's he got for health? 11,000? No, you won't. Just shoot him. Yeah, see, and there he goes. He wants nothing to do with it. He's just gonna get all his health back. He's already got all his health back. So yeah, the traps are one of those things. So let's see. This is really kind of the way you'd have to do it, is to get yourself a pretty awesome shield. Suppose any of the... Let's just grab this regular... What's this got? So 3,000 durability. Let's see if this works. Chat. The only way that I've been able to keep bosses where I want them is to hold their aggro personally, right? So they have to feel like they can actually attack you. Like, even though he's all after them right now, he'll just lose interest. So it's got to actually be a player character that holds his aggro. So we'll just see how long he hangs out for if I'm down here with a shield. You just have to make sure your shield is really good, right? Did we have a thrall fall down? Yeah, one of the thralls fell down. Give it a durability kit too. Yeah, that would be smart. A mill, no, not a cheaper way to make hardened leather, but you can get it from dismantling the Sumerian armor that drops in the Mounds of the Dead. So that's probably a good way to do it. There's actually a few Armis that have 15k durability. The black tusk shield has that. So I gotta get rid of this thrall, chat. Because she's the one holding aggro right now.
I will cut your heart out.
Trying to think of how I can I grab her?
Like the Cobra Exile, my fight is set for glory in your death.
Oh, heck with it. She's gonna die in a moment anyway. We'll just let her die and then we'll see if it leaves.
I will cut your heart out.
Alright, Ranger, thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. We had another one fall down, so it knocked 2 down.
As the snake strikes, so do
Get out of my way, lady. Alright, so let's see if it'll still stick around now that I let the thralls go back down.
cut your heart out.
But I suppose if you're using this tactic, it's early game anyway, right? Yeah, I mean, it looks like you could get him to stay in here. What do you think, chat? Yeah, put palisades in it as well. Yep. I just threw it together real quick just to see. I don't know how that thrall keeps falling down though. I'm taking your sword, lady. What do you mean, Russian bot? Tier 1 building wouldn't last through the fight? Block the exit with the foundations. I think they can teleport out now though. That's the thing. We'll try it. We'll just block it and see if he teleports out. You can't get the Atmos. You're about to show everybody in chat something amazing. I haven't let the information go yet. Yeah, so there you go. He just teleported out. So this used to be something you could do back in the day. It was super simple. You just get the boss croc to come up in here, place a couple of foundations behind him. Boom. Boss croc was dead. No worries. To answer real quick about whether you could do this with the tier 1 building or not, you can see all the hit points on this stuff except for the things that the thralls shot with the bow and arrow is going to be perfect hit points. The boss monsters don't do any building damage, and the reason why is because if they did, PvE would be PvP. Okay. So since Atmos brought it up. Do I have... Did I keep it? Yep, I did. Cut. There we go. So you guys can see I'm level 60, right? Level 60. I'm gonna go in here, cheat. This set level right here is how you can change the level of your character in the admin. Just gonna set my level to 1. Okay. Go back to here. You can see I'm level 1. You can see what I have for experience points, perks, right? So currently I am level 1. Battle Axe of the Berserkers. It's pretty cool. Did you guys catch it? Wait and see if chat pops off. Just gonna wait. Just gonna hang here for just a second. So, with the introduction of the Isle of Sipta, all skeleton key chests, love tap, lost their level 60 requirement. So it doesn't matter whether you have, or whether you're playing on the Isle of Sipta, or whether you are playing on the Exiled Lands. Go ahead. When you can kill it, you can have a legendary. Where am I? Let's see. There should be a chest right over here. So, for those of you that are playing on Isle of Sipta, why did nobody tell us this before now? I like to hold some things sometimes. I got secrets too. Nah, I was planning on making a video about it. I just hadn't got around to it, honestly. Rage quit. Okay, so for those of you playing on the Isle of Sipta, real quick, I'll just bring this full circle right now. There's these things. Well, I just leveled up to level 2. Gonna not remember their name, of course. Is it that? Nope. It is probably not under Sipta. It's not that either. What is that? Nope. That's a big nope. You guys know what I'm talking about? The Bigfoot. The heck is the Bigfoot called? Oh, look, Bigfoot. So this guy, that guy right there, he's probably the easiest thing on the Isle of Sipta to defeat. Just run in with some daggers and go to town on him. Pretty simple. And when he dies, he drops a legendary key. I'm now level 3. Halting pole. It's pretty nice. The game thinks you're level 60 and Pippi hid you looking like level 1. Professor Hulk, I don't play games, dude. Straight up, do not. Watch. Watch this. Here you go. Okay. Oh, I got that bug. No, I want to keep that armor, actually. Alright, guys. Get ready for it. We're going to put all this in here. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, clan leader. Okay. Not remove bracelet. Recreate character. Okay. No, not that. That. Thank you. This
Cut me
one.
down. Please.
For anybody that's ever wondered how Phoenix is made. Okay.
During the year of the Cobra.
So, no questions. Level 1, right? We'll do this. We'll go in here. We're gonna grab a skeleton key. I left, there's one that's gonna be like right here. Demonetized for the crime list? I didn't even look at what my crime list was. Okay. Level 1. 43 experience of 175. Jedediah's great saber. All right, Six, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Oh, I was fornicating with low beasts? Nice. All right, so there you go. Again, level 1, no mod funkiness. None of that fun stuff. There is no level requirement for skeleton key chests anymore. You agree with no level lock chest? I think if you can kill it, you should be able to open it. Oh, that was a question? That's all good, man. You know, like, sometimes questions come up and they... They do get people wondering, so I'm good with recreating a character. It's not a big deal. Oh no, there is no whack clan. I forgot. I did that wrong. Alright, hold on a sec, chat. I gotta bring everything down for a moment. Because I broke it doing it that way. Boom, boom, boom. Saved. We'll go go to this one. Okay. Just have to bring my server back up. So all I'm doing is restoring the save for before I took myself out of the clan. So yeah, I should have just pippied myself out. Yeah, I just didn't do it. It's all good. Only takes a second to restore the server and do the thing. So what is the best item out of a chest then? Depends on what you like, really. Personally, I like Axe of the Lion, like Aja's Bane, but I'm a one-handed weapon kind of guy, so. Ooh. I don't know what you put there, Professor Hulk, but Google didn't like it. That's not even something I have control over. That's YouTube doing that. Oh, was it Love Tap together? Yeah, the Love Tap's great. Great for knocking thralls out, that's for sure. Fix the reset timer on the legendary chests? What was wrong with it, Lynn? And we're back in action. Let's look at we can look at some armors. If you want. It's up to you. What do you guys want to do? Probably going to end up doing a short stream today too. I got some adulting things that I need to do. Bushido Bull, later, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. I choose. We can talk a little bit about armor. So I've been doing some testing with armor. Basically testing without a thrall and then with a thrall. Do you guys have a favorite armor? Anybody? Anybody? What's the best tool to use to farm critters for Ichor? I like that. We can go check that out. We'll just grab all the tools. What up, Nitty? How's it going, buddy? So let's see. Let's grab a pick. We'll just grab all star metal. Okay. We'll grab a hatchet. Star metal. Grab a skinning knife. Star metal, pickaxe, and sickle. Slaver and thief. I like it. Okay. So, what produces ichor, right? We know that scorpions do. So, let's do this. Okay, so this is a large scorpion with a pick. 6 ichor. Dude, what is supposedly freaking me out? Alright, large scorpion with a hatchet. 5 ichor. Large scorpion with skinning knife. 3 ichor. Nope, 6 ichor. So, pick, skinning knife, both in the same boat right now at 6. 6 is the lead. Pickaxe. 6. Sickle. And we need one more large scorpion. It's like sickle loses, right? So sickle loses, hatchet only got 5, but that could be just a goofy thing. So let's go right here. We'll kill another one and try it with try it with this. Oh, see, this time I get 13. So, here is what is extremely hard about saying what the best, sometimes anything, is in the exiled lands. Cleaver. So the first guy that I killed only gave me 5. That guy gave me 13. Right? So does that mean it's the best? The worst? Let's do this. Let's get we're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that was not the right one. Didn't I just say large? How did I just get all the king scorpions? Did I actually do the dumb on that? I guess it's medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those are the ones I want. I didn't want them all running off, but... Okay. Oh, did it just give me pets? Yeah, it gave me pets. What are the big changes? There's a ton of big changes. I noticed that if you hit it in the backside, you get more ichor. Guys. So think about that. do you think that Funcom spent the time to change the harvest parameters for an animal based on what part of its body you aim at? Think about that coding of the game. So that was 20, and we got 27 Ichor. Cut. Let's do Cleaver since we haven't done it yet. $20 for 28 Ichor. Let's see the pick. We'll start going that route now. We got 32 Ichor out of that one. So far the pick's winning, but really by not much difference. And the point that I'm actually trying to make is use what you're gonna use, because the difference of 4 Ichor right now on 20 Scorpions is what we're at right now. Okay, so that's all dead, and we are off to the skinning knife. Skinning knife gave us 30. Now, obviously, if you want more chitin, then you want to go with the skinning knife, right? So think about what changes with the different tools is mainly going to be your main recipe, okay? Or your main drop. So if you want more meat, you're obviously going to go with a cleaver, right? But meat is a main drop. The same thing with skins, right? Skins are a main drop. Ichor is a byproduct. So there are cases where you can find odd tools and odd incidences where you use, say, like the skinning knife to get more bugs, right? You get bugs and you don't get any of the rest of the stuff. But I don't think we're going to find the same thing written into the code for Ichor. And the reason why I say that is because Ichor hasn't been a thing until now, right? Like, there's not been anybody that's like, hey, this scorpion didn't give me enough Ichor when I hit it with X until now, right? Because Ichor's always been something that we just got from passively fishing. And this gave me 13. So the winners, right, is this and this. This did 32. This did 30. 27. This one actually only did 13. The sickle, I mean, I don't know. I suppose if I was harvesting spiders, I'd probably use a sickle. We could check it real quick. But right now, yeah, if you're running around with your pick, use your pick. But the differences are super small. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sickle. Oh, look. Sickle wins with 35. Yeah, we don't. I mean, so here's the thing, especially with Conan Exiles, and this happens even to me, guys. Professor Hulk, and No kind of going through ways to test and data. A lot of the times, I see things in the Exiled Lands. I've seen things in the Exiled Lands, and I'm like, hey, this has got to work this particular way, right? And good example is like if you hit something in the butt versus hitting something in the face, you get, more of X resource, right? Unfortunately, the coding behind it does not substantiate how the drop system works, right? I'm gonna use this poor kudu as an example here. So I hit the kudu on the butt that time, and it gave me a kudu head. Kudo, whatever you want to call them. Where are you at, Kudo? Need another one of you. But we draw conclusions from our gameplay, right? So as Conan Exiles is one of those games that I've always said is pretty massive and difficult to kind of figure out, right? Nothing tells you anything in Conan Exiles. There's little to no feedback to you as a player to understand what you're seeing, right? Like, even without certain mods, right, you don't know what damage you're doing to the enemies or anything like that. So we draw conclusions about, hey, I did X in game and this happened. We all do it. I do it. I do it on a regular basis. Half the time, that's what leads me into testing certain things in the game and trying to figure out what is actually happening. So I don't know where this kudu went. You guys don't get in a fight. Just, it's different people's experiences. And it really is. I've had plenty of times where people tell me, oh, this happened in game. I'm like, it's never happened to me. But it happens to them. And then I figure out why, right? Like, somehow, some way, I figure out that X is happening on their game because of whatever it is. So, spiders or scorpions? Scorpions? Spiders. Scorpions. Can't remember. All right. Spiders. Okay. Let's see. Should we just we'll just bring in some spiders. Let's do that. You say runaway spooter tests. Yeah, we'll do some spooter tests real quick, and then I am gonna have to wrap it up shortly after the spooter tests. Let's see. I don't want pets. I don't want bosses. Spooter black. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to let them walk around a little bit. Cut. All right. So these ones are pretty easy to do. So we'll do this one from here. Pick or blue spiders? Okay, we'll do blue spiders next time. Okay, so we'll do pick. We're just gonna, as best we can, in the head. And the pick got us chitin. Okay, and meat. Okay, then we'll hit in the back. We got 6 ichor. Okay, so 6 ichor. So from that one test, yeah, right. Understandably so. Looks like what Professor Hulk is saying is true. In the face, no ichor. I don't know if there was 2 there or not. We got 7 ichor there. All right. They're 2 stacked up. I can't actually show you guys what I'm trying to show you doing it that way. So, here's what we're going to do. Don't look. He's kind of naked. If I could spell spider. And blue one, you said? Let me see if I can find a blue. 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 Ooh, look at that. Creepy. Enable. Okay. So, all butt shots, 63 and 6. Face shots, 21 and 3. I must have had some in my inventory already. Those numbers can't be right. I need them to move out of the way. Can I have this Pippi spawner, please? No? Come here. Thanks. Cut. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull them out of the way like this. Yeah, I killed 2. Yep. Okay. This is going to be our butt chest. Hush. Guys, hush about the funny things. And this... Did it not give me a chest? Yeah, it did. Okay. This is going to be our face chest. Okay. So, first one we're going to do is the face. Okay, so face chest gets this stuff. Now, we'll go back. We'll get another one. I accidentally got 2, but that's okay because I'll bring one of them over here. Don't spit at me, bro. Okay, so now we're going to do the backside. I don't know, the meat doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so then we'll do face on this one. Oh, that's why, because I put it there instead. I don't know why it run. Oh, it wants to kill my horse? What are we after on this one? Butt or face? Gotta be butt. Gotta be butt. Right, so the way that the drops work across most of the game, it pretty much all works the same. Okay, whether you're looking at what you're harvesting when you're harvesting with a pick or a hatchet or whatever, or whether it's something that drops in a loot table, right? So you kill a boss and it drops loot. It basically all runs through some kind of code in the game that says, okay, the 100% amount that they can get of X item is this. The lowest percent that they can get of X item is this, right? So you have a range, and a lot of the times, say like for Icar, the range is probably somewhere between 0 and 12, right? So when you're harvesting that particular creature, you have the ability to get 0 to 12, right? And sometimes you get 0, sometimes you get 12. And that's why I was saying we draw conclusions, because we don't see all this happening in the backside of the game, right? We don't see all that information that's being processed happening in the backside of the game. And what we end up doing, and I've done this a lot myself, is we draw a conclusion that says, okay, if I do X, I get a better result. And that's okay. Look, sometimes superstition stuff is the best way to go, right? Like, if you feel like that's happening in the game, like your luck is the best by hitting them in the butt, absolutely do it. Like, one of my things is when I'm trying to get the head of a creature, like a kudu, I go to the head and I chop it at the head, because to me, logically, that makes sense. Right? Now, does that change the way the percentage is for me getting the head of a creature? No. No. All that stuff is just written into the back end code of the game, and you get the min-max drop values. Blue spiders are failing you. Yeah. Yeah. So, hopefully that clears it up to just the way that the mechanics and the kind of the code is written. The code is definitely written not to give you more for a certain location. But I mean, it is definitely a thing to get more with different tools as well. Can be. All right, we're going to do one more face shot one because it's fun to kill spooters. And then, chat, I am going to wrap it up. I've got actually... So I've got 2 videos coming for you on Wednesday. I've got one already done, uploaded, ready to go. You guys, when the first video comes out on Wednesday, you guys are probably going to go, whack, what the heck. But it was very fun to test. Okay, I'm going to tell you that now. It's probably the funnest video I've ever tested. Okay, I had fun. So, that's the first video Wednesday. And then the second video Wednesday, I'm actually going to film after I get done with the testing, or with the stream today. I'm going to film that and upload it for Wednesday as well, because I think you guys deserve 2 on Wednesday. And then Friday is going to be an absolutely huge video. Every crafter spawn in the Exiled Lands, at least everyone that I know in the Exiled Lands. So could just be me, but it feels like Ichor drops have been severely nerfed. I know, guys, if the hunt is like looking for lots of Ichor, what you want to do is start hitting some bosses. Because if I remember right, when we were up here with this guy the other day, he dropped a ton of Ichor. This time he doesn't, right? But yeah. I do enough testing. I'm gonna let Whack have his moment. Did I say something wrong? Maybe it was a spider. Was it the spider that gave us? I know, I'm gonna like totally torture Stormy now. Yeah, the spider gave us tons of Ichor. 87 off the big giant spider. Dragon drops dragons? Really? See, I learn more about this game from you guys than I do testing it myself a lot of the time. The dragons? The baby dragons do? Or big dragons? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think dragons give Ichor. Locust queens. Yeah, the locusts do. Yep. All of them should. Let's see if I have that there. Locusts here. Oh, Komodo dragons. Yeah. 14 Ichor off the first one. 14 Ichor off the second one. So that's pretty good, especially with they're really not that hard to fight until you find the little baby green ones, and the little baby green ones will mess you up. It's 45 off of the queen. And then there should be Komodo dragons. Is it this island, or is it... I know there's a couple of places in the jungle that you can find them. Just don't remember which island it is. Well, look. There's a full... Hey, just so you guys know, I have a Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, you should come hang out in the Discord because we now allow full language. I mean, I had it banned before, you know, no full language, but now you can use full language. Yeah, so these guys may be where it's at for Icker right here. So let me show you on the map where I'm at right now. Yeah, you guys can gallop by and yep. Use all your full language you want. I misspelled it, and somebody called me out about it. But yeah, that's, dude, right there, guys. That's a lot of Icker from the Komodo dragons. So there should be some, like, right down in here, too. And then there's some on this island at least. I think there's more in through here, maybe, but I can't remember for sure. And then obviously in the dregs as well. Yeah, actually that was, I think that was... Is that Ivy's thing or Melanie? I can't remember who was sharing that in Discord the other day. Sorry, I've got a terrible memory for who shared what sometimes. So if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you for sharing it. We're 2 likes away, guys. Go ahead and, if you don't mind, hit that like button. Get it up to 69. I am going to wrap up the stream here. Plan on I don't know if I'm gonna Thursday stream this week. I've got a lot going on this week, so watch for post on the Discord or whatever. I'll let you guys know what's going on. But for today, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Been fun testing and whatnot. I don't know if we ever figured out what gives the most Icker. So, oh, boom. Straight past that 69 into the 70s. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. Thanks for all the super chats today, the subscriptions, the awesome conversation, and the never-ending list of things that we get to test with this game. It is a lot of fun. I know sometimes it can be frustrating and sometimes it's hard to figure out, but that's why I do these streams. So don't be shy or afraid to ask what the heck is up with that. Because if I don't know, I'll test it. So look at all this full language going on. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. Big shout out to all my YouTube members. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video.